Welcome to the Kendy and Raybo podcast, sponsored by Anderson's Bar and Grill and the Blind Tiger Bar.
Any crack, Ray? No?
No, dying.
Yeah, come here. So what's going on with everybody in the world, okay? I was on the internet today.
Episode 186.
Yeah, episode 186, yeah, just in case you didn't know when you clicked into us when it said 186 on it, okay?
Fair.
I was listening to the radio and the internet and all that kind of stuff, and I've been hearing quite a lot. Stephen Donnelly, fair play to him, doing a marvellous job. And so what I will say is there's a lot of word going around about 3 viruses that have stunned the nation.
Got a new virus?
Huh? Yeah, we got a new virus in.
3 virus.
It's called the RSVP virus. You have to let the virus know that you're going to get it.
You're going to get it, yeah.
There is one. What's it called? The RSV virus. Yeah. So that's going around. Then the old stinker, the old COVID, is going around.
And the old favourite, the old cold.
The old cold and the flu.
Yeah.
Now, and that has, given the government the idea of saying, well, sure, no wonder we're under pressure again. Sure, there's 3 of them now. We didn't know there was going to be a trifecta, and that trifecta has absolutely stunned us into not being able to go to a hospital.
No one had any idea it was going to happen at all.
No one had any idea, and there's no point in preparing for something just in case. What's the point? Like, we might as well, let's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We run on an idea that, well, let's presume that it's going to be all right, and let's not get ready for when it's not going to be all right.
But that's my way of living.
Yeah, that's a great way. No wonder. That's a great way.
As a government official, I'm well suited to where I work. We like to manifest.
Yeah, you like to go. I reckon the government actually have one of those. What are those things that the young ones do? A vision board.
A vision board.
They have a vision board.
Sound winter.
And all it is just pictures of loads of healthy people.
Yeah.
And they go, if we cross our fingers and look at this vision board and write it down, we'll definitely just get loads of healthy people. Nothing to do with the last 100 years where there has obviously been flus every single winter. They've gone, no, this is the year where it's all going to be okay.
But even when you look at a new housing
Let's send all our
development,
nurses to Australia because it's going to be grand.
Go on, the housing development, let's put up a picture of what the new housing development is going to look like.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody looks delighted in it.
Yeah.
In the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But never except for we've, well, they've never been developed. That's where the problem is.
Just a picture.
Jeez, that's a lovely picture now. Wouldn't it be great if we could get that now?
You're right.
Yeah. So everyone got walloped by the 3 things. So I'm looking at all of my friends, okay, and people, acquaintances, and all kinds of sorts going around the town, and everyone has a different version of everything, okay. And I've never seen sickness like it, as in for the amount of the way you'd meet people and they go, I got the old flu there. Yeah. There's people saying they're saying I have a sinus infection and also my big toe grew 3 sizes, but apparently that's part of this RSV.
Part of RSV, yeah.
And apparently when RSV and COVID meet in the middle, and I don't know, your flu goes 3 times the size. Like, there's the weirdest kind of stuff that's going on with people, and also stuff that's lasting so long. Right? I have friends that got sick a month ago, like you, and are still dealing with the repercussions of that sickness.
Worse.
You know the way you get sick for a week and then die down.
Yeah.
Yeah. It leaves stuff behind.
But now, I have to say I haven't helped this.
Yeah, by doing what?
I got sick a month ago.
Yeah.
I got this dirty sinus infection.
Yeah.
And I overdosed on the Benadryl and all the rest.
Yeah.
And then I got a lovely antibiotic from the doctor.
Yeah.
Doxycycline. Remember that?
Oh, that's right, the doxycycline.
Yeah, the doxycycline.
Yeah.
And I was better.
Yeah.
But then Christmas came.
Yeah.
And I was better. And I said, this is great now, I can go and have a pint.
Yeah.
The week after I got, which was the kind of Christmassy week where up to New Year's Eve, I had me few drinks.
Yeah.
Sure, I was out with you Christmas, New Year's Eve.
That's right.
And I had pints.
Yeah.
In fact, I can blame the whole way I'm feeling right now on you and that fell out in the hall.
On Connolly's.
Yeah, and Thomas Connolly's Sligo.
And they're lovely pints.
And they're Ahru whiskey.
Oh, Lord above. No, but so what are you trying to say is that the drink then ran you down again?
I think the drink did the damage. I'd say every Irish man can say that.
Hang on now a second. You're going to blame the drink. How dare you?
Well, it wasn't the drink. Obviously, I had to ingest it. So I suppose there's a bit of personal responsibility involved.
But it was the virus that's still walloping you, Ray.
The virus was still dormant in my body.
Yeah, it was still lie a dormant below. And then you threw a load of... You literally waterboarded it. And it got fucking ripping thick.
Pure thick. And then now today's show is brought to you by a feast of drugs. I'm out of it.
Are you out of it completely?
I have 5 different things popping around in my body at the minute.
And how are you feeling within yourself now though? Like, as in, is it like a... Are you tired or what is it like? What has you the way you are?
Just dizzy and all fluey and...
You're dizzy now as well?
Wake. Wakeness is massive.
Have you vertigo?
No, I haven't vertigo.
But you have wakeness though.
I have a wakeness upon me.
If you're in Sligo, wake is actually... A doctor can diagnose you.
You can be in hospital with wake.
Yeah,
or you could be diagnosed. You could also
wake.
be milled. which is otherwise known as milled.
Oh, man, yeah,
it could be
geez,
milled
this
or
fella.
creamered.
Yeah,
which is short
creamered.
for cream crackered.
Yes, it
which
is.
is knackered.
Yeah, and
which is tired.
Okay, yeah, and it goes further and further down.
Yeah, and if you're actually tired, that's the worst.
Yeah.
So all of these are stages before you can actually say, "Geez, I'm really tired."
Jeez, I'm actually just tired.
I'm actually just tired.
It's when you have the energy to come up with one of those clever things to say.
It's when someone, how are you? You have to actually prepare yourself on the milled one. You have to really emphasize the M. Milled.
And wake is you have to drag the wake
Drag out
like,
the A.
I'm absolutely wake. So I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one. So if you're awake in Sligo, they will actually diagnose you with wakeness in up in the general.
You can get antibiotics.
So, yeah, you can get an antibiotic
Come
that
here.
will fight the wakeness.
Speaking of generals and hospitals, why were hospitals downgraded in this country?
Okay, that's...
And I know this is... I can't speak.
Come on.
Your Heart, Castlereagh, no, Roscommon. Roscommon had a hospital, it was downgraded.
Yeah.
Now they're talking about upgrading it again.
Yeah.
Because they're stuck.
Okay, yeah, because they're stuck. And this goes back to the point that I was trying to make.
Goes straight to the top.
It goes straight to the top, Ray. And I'm glad that you're saying it now.
Yeah.
So, what happens there is we, unfortunately, have an Irish government who run on, like, it's nearly like a commission-y kind of a thing.
Careful now. No,
I'm
I'm
just
in
saying,
the government.
Yeah, I know you're in the government. What I'm saying is, the way the HSE works is that they go, I don't think we need that right now, so we're not going to have it now.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll decide in the future if we need it again when it's too late.
Oh, I know what it is. It's like us with the gear. We'd have a dose of speaker stands or speakers or something. We're not using them at the minute. We'll put them up on Dundee.
Let's put them up on adverts.
On adverts, sorry, yeah. Trying to promote the Dundee here. It's the same company that owns them. So.
Yeah, it is actually.
But yeah, here we get rid of it. And then 6 months later, we'd have a gig come up and we'd need it again.
Yeah.
And we'd have to buy it at a massive cost to ourselves.
Sorry, you're saying us, but that's what you do, though. You do that most of your life, if I'm being fully
honest.
So
I am effectively a microorganism of the HSE.
Yeah.
You wake up on a Tuesday and go, we don't need Roscommon Hospital anymore.
Yeah, let's get rid of the A&E and Roscommon
Let's completely sell it all off.
Yeah.
And then a couple of years later go bugger.
Yeah. And then, what happens then when you go bugger is, but let's just fix it.
Yeah.
Right? And let's get these people back into work in it. And then you realise, oh no, we drove them off to Australia because we didn't give them jobs here.
That's right.
So now they're all in Australia and we can't get them back again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because it's sunny over there.
It's not easy.
Well, it's easy over there, I'd say.
It's easy over there, but it's not easy on us. Jesus, it's a tough old country we live in.
Yeah, so what happens then is, they're on about now bringing Roscommon back up to an A&E department again, are they?
Yeah.
And for how long then? Until it's not...
Is that a bit like the Catholic Church when they reconsecrate a church because of the influx of mass goers, something that hasn't been heard of in this country in a long time?
Explain that to me.
Well, you know what the way a church should be consecrated. You'd have to consecrate the church.
They make it out of consecration.
No. If you have a church is a consecrated place. So the Catholic Church says that's a consecrated spot. But there are churches about the country in ruined old churches that have been deconsecrated.
Right? Is that a tax thing or something?
they're just no longer functioning churches. The Catholics go, no, you can't do the priesty stuff there.
You can't go preaching inside that place.
No, you can't priest up inside that place.
No.
Can't get married in it because it's not consecrated.
No way.
So you can't baptise or funeral or any of that sort of stuff.
And who would be
people to be living in these type of churches?
So who goes and reconsecrates lands?
Sorry, I went off on
Do you have to have sex at it or something to consecrate?
No, you got to get the consecration team in from the Catholic Church.
Okay, what do they? I just see them landing in a van. With a big sign on it, say consecration for you.
Yeah.
You know, on the side of the van.
Yeah, and a registration plate, Pope Francis forever. For ever.
How are you going? Do you want your land consecrated again? Call consecration for you. Consecration for you.ie. But so it's kind of like that actually. What you're saying there is relatively true because am I right in saying that that's what they do? Is that they kind of go, well, we don't need it now, and I'd rather save all that funding now
I think that's what
not use it.
Yeah, they're always on about a specialty. Centres of excellence.
Right.
So
there's one of them out the Strandhill Road for the footballers.
Yeah, for the footballers, yes.
No bother, they leave that open all the time, even though there's no excellence going on.
That's the biggest. Yeah, the GAA are great for centres of excellence in counties that clearly aren't excellent.
They're not excellent about it. Have you ever drove the road to Dublin? There's a centre of excellence there outside Carrick and Shannon for the Leitrim footballers. I felt like saying, excuse me now, but show me one piece of excellence that's come out of that place over the last 10 years.
Yeah, it's like a centre of excellence for the Mayo hurlers.
Yeah, what's the shagging point? You know what I mean? There should be, and I'm sorry, Leitrim people now, but you have to rename that a centre of mediocrity, right? Would you like to become some kind of a journeyman footballer and maybe get a job out of it in a bank? No bother. Call down to the centre of mediocrity outside Carrick and Shannon. You know?
They should have different levels, in fairness. There
I'm
should
not
be
saying
centres of
much, though.
excellence in Dublin and Kerry and the likes of that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
definitely, mediocrity is all about Roscommon, Galway, Sligo, Leitrim, not Mayo, obviously.
So let's get into it. So you're sick as a dog. That's where it started. So you're sick as a dog and everyone's sick as a dog. I'm not going to get into why I'm not great either.
No.
But I'll...
Something we've talked a lot about in this podcast.
All I'd say... No, I'm not going to get too far into it.
No.
I thought I had a kidney infection.
Yeah.
It turns out I think my bowel is putting pressure on my kidney, and that's why it feels that way.
Okay.
Now you're wondering, why did the bowel come into it? It just did, Ray.
Just did come into
It
it.
came into it after about 2 days of
The bowel not being involved at all.
not being involved at all.
Right.
In anything.
Yeah.
I was up
On
a ladder.
strike.
I was on the 7th foot of a ladder in my attic today.
Sure.
And
Putting away the Christmas
and
decorations.
then it decided, listen,
Listen, it's happening.
I don't want to get. I thought I was.
Don't get into it.
I thought I was going to empty.
Okay.
I thought I'd just be skin for a finish.
Right.
So, and it's not great now still either. So this could be. We could be turning this off. And
You're going to Boston.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what I'm going to do.
You're going tomorrow.
Yeah.
What are you going to do in Boston? How long are you going for?
So we're going to Boston for 10 days.
Yeah.
We're going over to see family.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Cheap accommodation.
Cheap accommodation. Right. It only cost £900 to bring 3 of us over for 10 days.
Yeah.
So, so we're going to go over there and we're just going to go enjoy nothing.
Are you going to do what you always do and do nothing?
Yeah. And you know what? You can piss off, Ray, if you think that's not
Would
a
you
good
not
holiday.
go and do a few bits? Are you going to see any drop of baseball?
No, there's no baseball on this time of year.
Why?
Because it's called it's a summer league.
Right.
It's a summer league, Ray. They don't play it now. You know nothing about
Is there
baseball.
a drop of ice hockey or basketball?
There is actually some ice hockey, so we might go and see that.
Very good.
We did think about going. So one of my bucket list things to do would be to go and see an NBA game.
What's NBA now?
It's
Basketball.
the National Basketball Association.
Oh, Kendy.
Yeah. Oh, it's
You're
been one of yours as well, and you didn't even know what it was.
You're not going to believe this now.
What?
But it seems, Penneys, the marvellous high street fashion guru that is...
They are selling fake jerseys.
No, they're not. Apparently, they found a container abroad somewhere full of basketball material, merchandise.
Paraphernalia.
Yeah, and they just thought, oh my God, do you know who'd love this now? All the men in Ireland.
Yeah, and now they're all wearing it.
So now you walk into a Penny shop looking to buy a fucking normal t-shirt.
Yeah,
and
but-
all it is LA Laker jerseys.
No, but it's not even Laker jerseys though, Ray. They're all fake jerseys. It's like the Cheetos. You know what I mean? The Boston Cheetahs.
Boston
It's like
Cheetahs.
they're not even real. That's not even a real thing.
What
You know what I
happened
mean?
to Penneys? What?
Everybody. Oh, I was always a big fucking supporter of the San Diego Penguins. That's not a team. It's not a team. Pennies.
But the question is...
They don't wear purple and yellow.
What smart lady up
Yeah.
inside in the Penneys marketing department thought, yes, we will put out all this shite.
No, because, this is what Pennies do 101. You're a sneery old bastard right now, if I'm being honest with you now, right?
Why?
Because you don't understand the concept of trends.
You're after calling me a sneery old bastard.
Sneery old bastard,
That's a
man.
fairly...
Yeah, because
big
you
thing to
said you
call
want
me.
up in Pennies. I know her. And
Oh.
you said, what kind of bitch? What did you say? What kind of stupid old
say
bitch or
that
something
now.
like that? I'm
No,
not sure.
those
Don't
words
bother
are-
to go back listening
No,
because
those words did not...
I think it was that.
No, I don't think it was.
I think he said that stupid old heifer of an old
I
bitch.
think you'll
nearly
find
certain
that
that's
I
what he
just said... Some lady.
You said some old hussy, some old cheap
No,
hussy.
will you
I can't
stop
remember.
now?
Don't bother going back because there was something along those lines anyway. There's no
Why,
point.
though? I mean, what
Okay.
if we all went with it and all started wearing that daft shite?
Don't go after her again now, Rick. 'cause
Imagine
they'll
my
get vicious.
father in an LA Laker
I know,
jersey.
but this is you don't...
He'd get laughed at down in the
Imagine-
church.
No, but... Come
Imagine all the boys in the mart.
Kobe.
All wearing Kobe Bryant tops.
Kobe was my favourite. Kobe was my favourite. Anyway, put 500 on that joke. Okay, so you don't understand what trends are, Raymond, now.
It's okay for me to go into Penneys and buy myself a new basketball jersey.
No, because I laugh at you. There is exceptions to the rule. People who were there before. Wow.
Who were there before?
Listen to me now. I have a friend, right?
Yeah.
Who is the best tattoo artist in Ireland.
Yes.
Okay, right? And
Oh.
he has always been that way, right? So it does not look silly on him.
But isn't it mad? That gentleman, I know the gentleman you're
Yeah.
speaking about.
Yeah, yeah.
I imagine him now walking around, absolutely raging.
Yeah,
He
raging.
used to stand out in the world.
Yeah, he's going...
Look at him there, doesn't he look well?
He's going, this jersey is an actual Jordan
Yeah.
jersey from 1992. You're wearing a fucking Fingal Cheeses jersey, right? From Penneys.
Yeah.
Right? And we're supposed to be the same.
But why are they stocking it?
Because
What age group?
for the age group of the people I laugh at with mullets. It's the same age group.
What age is they?
About 14 to, I hope, no higher than 25.
Right.
Please, the Lord above, let it not be any higher than 25. So there's two kinds of mullets in the world now, and they're both the same mullet, but they mean very different things. Okay?
They're both shite. The worst hairstyle.
I couldn't
I'm
agree
so sorry.
anymore. I couldn't
to
agree
anyone
more.
who has a mullet. It just upsets me.
Yeah, no, it is absolutely daft. It's daft.
I've had some bad hairstyle. I'm losing hair. Look at you, what you're doing.
Yeah,
with it.
but okay, there's a couple
away.
of things, couple of points I want to make on
the mullets.
on what
Two
you
types.
said and what I said there. Okay, so first of all, there's two types of mullets. Okay, so there's the I'm going out to Strandhill with my coffee mullet. Okay, my parents have a lot of money in Sligo mullet.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's that mullet,
Okay.
which is very trendy and it's wore with shoes that are
Does
Air
this
Max.
mullet surf?
That mullet might surf.
Right.
It might surf.
But
It
might not.
It might wear a top similar to this, except for this one is from Dunn's.
That's where I've seen one of them before.
And their one would be from like that Cartol or whatever the hell that fucking
Fat
brand
Face.
or that brand is or North Face or any of that.
Super Dry.
Yeah, one of those. Okay, not super dry. Okay, so it'd be one of those, and then they'd be wearing a little coffee, and their Air Maxes would be really dirty. You know, because apparently that's like, well, I'm kind of a scruff, like, you know, even though these Air Max were 250, they're kind of dirty. So that's one of them, and then the other one is county mullet, because there's the buff mullet as well.
A buff mullet?
Yeah, because buffs are wearing mullets now. Boys who come from towns like mine and yours are also wearing mullets now as well.
How can you
and I bring it all back to your man who won the minor title for Offaly, the fellow with the red hair with a tremendous mullet on his head. Right. He started it amongst the GAA players and the buffs and the roasters, as we're called.
That's what I was going to say. You see, if you're from the town, what are you?
That's the difference though. There's the JA mullet, which is the exact same as the I'm drinking coffee in Strandhill mullet.
But it's different.
But they're very different people that are wearing the mullets and for very different reasons as well. Now, I want to talk to you about what you said there and what I'm saying there, which is that mullets are stupid. Okay? Me and you both think that mullets look daft. Obviously we do. Like, I'm not saying that we're right, okay? We just think they look daft. If I tried to grow a mullet now, it'd be daft. I was talking to a friend of mine who had what was a V-shaped haircut, which means you've shaved the sides off. Okay. I said, whatever did you do that for? Yeah. He said, well, I'm growing a mullet. Right. I said, we're in our 30s. Yes. What the hell are you growing a mullet for?
Name and shame this man.
And then another, I'm not going to name and shame him, Raymond. But
I think it might be the only way to stop him.
No.
We get public opinion against him.
But you won't. This is what I'm trying to say to you. You won't get public opinion against him. Because as I was saying that to him, I was saying, we're in our 30s, man. What are you doing, you dafty? Right? Yeah. 3 tremendous, gorgeous, gorgeous young ones, right? Lovely young ones, very hip, very in there, right? Yeah. Said, oh my God, I absolutely love mullets. That's going to look great. And then I realised, well, I'm the dafty. You're out of it. You know what I mean? Because they would look at me then and go, well, look at this fucking bland old. In your Dunn Stores jumper. My Dunn Stores jumper. And your my very typical just Nike black rudder. Very typical. Just TK Maxx job. Yeah, that is straight up. Yeah. All I'm saying out there is wear your buff mullets with pride and don't be listening to Kendy. Because I was born as Anton. But if I can give you some warning, get ready for when you turn 30 and you feel silly in everything that you wear. But women don't have. Yeah, but we're conservative black stuff. Yeah, very conservative black stuff. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm like Johnny Cash. You're a conservative black man. Yeah, and I mean that's okay. There's not many of you. I'm not that. No, but I'm just saying that's what, like, if I was to give you a nickname, I would have said I don't think it's that nickname. Huh? Well, that's why I came up with it, like, so you can't tell me what I can and can't call you, Ray. I'm sorry, I thought this was Ireland. I thought we lived in a free country now. I have something else I want to talk about, but I don't want to forget about it. Oh yeah, go for it then, so yeah. Because we're not long for this bastard thing, man. You're about to keel over. I'm about to keel over. I don't know how long I'll be in it. We don't know how long he has left. Go on, Ray. Go for it there now. Are you familiar with a gentleman by the name of Garen Noon? Oh my God, yes I am, because he pops up on my TikToks now as well. Garen Noon, for anyone who doesn't know, you should check him out on the TikTok. He's very, very funny, and he also self-professed he is delicious, apparently. Yeah, every time. Every day. Go follow me, I'm delicious. Yeah. He has a wonderful voice as well. He has a wonderful. He's been wowing my fiancée, Laura, for many's a day now, and to the point where I'm getting slightly jealous, because I don't like her enjoying... You don't like her? No, let's cut it there. I don't... Yeah, I don't like her. I don't like her. No, that's it. No, I don't like her enjoying another male man more than me. Yeah. And at the moment she is. Especially one as delicious as he is. She just keeps saying, oh my God, he's just so funny. And I'm just sitting there going, no, stop it now. Yeah. Well, this isn't nice. No, again, he's in with it. And he did a rundown of Castlereagh. No, this is the thing. He started doing town reviews, right? Now, it was fine. He started with his hometown of Ballina, which is, I suppose, my main town where I'm not from Ballina, but 8 miles outside it. Yeah. And he made a lovely job of it. He did. He pointed out some beautiful spots, in fairness. And it was very entertaining and enjoyable. Yeah.
Now, who would have known where this man would have gone next? He had all the towns in Ireland to talk about.
And he ended up in...
Where did he go next? Castlereagh.
Unbelievable.
And he did a beautiful review of Castlereagh.
He threw up a picture of Benny O'Connell. He didn't know Benny O'Connell now, but he won the finest men in the town, and he was standing there beside the elephant.
The elephant buried in the park. But he
That's
also
right.
apparently have a barber shop.
We do. It's just called barber shop.
The barbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, there's some marvellous... And,
He did.
And, what was the other thing?
But he ended up going through the streets of Cosmopolitan Castlereagh, though.
He did.
Because he went by the Grind Coffee Shop. That was not there when I was... That's very fancy now.
Yeah, he did all the stuff.
And he was talking about the arse on Super Value. So he said, Super Value doesn't look like much at the front, but there's a fine chassis on it.
No, it's totally unassuming. He
It's
thought it was
very
just
unassuming.
a small Super Value, but apparently they own the whole block.
So I was part of that changeover.
Development.
I was part of the development of that Super Value, okay?
Oh, because you worked there.
I worked there when that got changed over to a massive shop. They've often texted me, the owner, and said,
What did you do?
No, he just said, look, we've had a bumper day again, Mark, today.
Here's a few
just
pounds.
that you know, it wouldn't have been hospital if it wasn't for you.
That's nice.
I started working there when I was like 14 or 15 or something. They reckon no one could stack milk like us, right?
You don't stack milk.
One time they trusted me. What?
You don't stack milk.
Yeah, that's what they say. No one did.
All
That's-
right. Fair enough.
They reckon they let me one time. They used to let me order the yogurt. I ordered far too many yops.
Yeah.
Okay, so but the other thing is when it got changed over to the bigger shop as well, Ray. I was trusted. I couldn't drive a car yet.
Right.
Okay, because I was only 16.
Yeah.
But I was trusted with driving the new cleaning machine.
Oh.
Which I'll tell you one thing: when you can't drive a car, there is no bigger of a big dick move than to be driving around the Super Value with on a washing machine,
Yeah.
right? Driving it like with the handles,
Yeah.
revving it,
Yeah.
revving up an
Trying to
electric
avoid
engine.
Bridie.
Yeah, right. Oh my God, there's Bridie runs the place. Like
Does
she's
she?
the manager. That's amazing
Yeah.
that you said the word Bridie.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to Bridie. She's been there for 50 years, like
Yeah.
since that shop was bought. You'd be revving the electric engine on the yoke, maybe let out a bit of water at the back and say, just mind that there now, Bridie, love you. You know what I mean?
Does
It
this
was
yoke automatically put out those yellow things that you see mind the wetness?
No, how the hell would it do that, man? It hasn't got long arms. Like it's only a fucking. It's a
Like
it's
a robot, like a thing you see on Mars.
What it does is it has two big old plasticky old rubbery old flaps.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And it lets
Two
the
plastic flaps.
Lets the water out in front of the flaps.
Squirt.
Into a load of brushes, and then
Lovely.
it gets flapped up. Then it flaps it back up into the machine. You have to clean it out.
Do you
Right.
have any idea how shite this is?
No, but this is my childhood. Like
I know, but my God, we're talking about a cleaning machine with flaps and Super
I'm just
Value.
saying that's Super Value. So Garen Noon. Garen. Go on anyway. Sorry, no, I went down a fucking terrible rabbit hole. Go on anyway. I'm going to shut up from now on because I haven't let you talked about Garen Noon 10 minutes ago. Okay.
I just found it odd that he decided to go Castlereagh, and then the next town he decided to do was our Brendan's town, which is Tuam. He maintains that it's not really a town.
Why is he saying that it's not really a town though?
He said it was some sort of a rift or time-space rift. There was a massive apocalyptic explosion down in the Galway area,
Right.
which had the effect of giving all Galwegians notions beyond their station.
Yes.
And making them all want to go away and open a cafe, but just do it a little differently, as Garen says.
Yeah.
But he says Tuam was this kind of, it's just a time-space rift.
I think Tuam is stuck in time, by the way.
Yeah, but it has angered greatly
The Tuam people.
of Tuam and the outer Galway
Well, Brendan,
area.
would you have a tendency to agree that Tuam is stuck in time?
Or not really a town. He's after coming out with a big politician.
You wouldn't believe the Brendan answer he's after.
How much the town has improved.
Now, I have often pulled into
I could be
Tuam.
wrong.
I've often pulled into Tuam and tried to pull out of it as quick as I possibly could, if I'm being honest. No, but what they do have, Ray, in Tuam now, which is bigger sexy than any Aldi, Tesco, Lidl, Forecourt, Super Value, any of them, is the new...
Supermax.
Yeah, the new Supermax station that's there. The Plaza.
The N17 Plaza.
He has the N17 Plaza there, Ray. And I mean, what a wonderful experience it is
Have you
walking
been in
there.
it?
I've been in it.
Is
Ray.
it good?
I pulled into it. It's a
Takes
fine spot.
Takes a while for a new Supermax to get going. I find.
Why'd you find that?
I found, at the end, what N4 Plaza, which is the Kinnegad one.
Yeah.
When that Supermax started out first, of course I was going to try it.
Yeah,
I'm going to go and have a little delect.
Let me have a little sneakaroo and have a look.
Yeah, it's shite.
Yeah. Now, why do you think it's shite though?
Because they only started all young ones training.
Oh yeah, okay.
Don't know how to do the
Okay,
chicken
they haven't
sandwich.
done the 6 weeks hard training yet.
They haven't.
Okay.
They haven't got hit hard after a nightclub.
But here's the other thing. Yeah.
You need to get, if you're a Supermax team,
and you can't be afraid of that either.
you need to do at least 2 weeks in Galway.
Yeah,
On
Ayr
Ayr
Square.
Square.
Yes. That should be. I mean, this is like the FCA now. We should be training our Supermax staff like the FCA. Yeah.
Then you can send them off to some handy
You know what I
pansy
mean?
spot
No,
like the
what
N17
you do is
Plaza.
you do a week of orientation, right? A
What's
week of
that now?
just getting used to the fryers.
Right.
You know what I mean? Getting used to the fryers.
Yeah. Learning how to do a muffin with the ice cream in the middle.
Come here, do you want salt? All that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Get that laid down then, right?
Yeah.
And just like the FCA or any kind of armed force would, right?
Yeah.
Then you have to send them into the real
Test
life.
them.
Test them out.
Yeah.
So you want to go on Paddy's weekend
Yeah.
and send every single one of them in to do an hour inside in Air Square's Supermax.
Absolutely.
And see, because you'd be the
get
same way,
shouted at.
the same way you would in the Lebanon or whatever. You'd be crying in the corner, going, "Fuck, I can't do this."
Yes.
And that's how you separate, Ray. That's how you separate the fryers from the non-fryers.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? You have to be well able to take abuse, and you have to be ready. This is the biggest thing you have to be ready for, right? Is a fella getting to the front of the queue and then trying to chat up a bird while you're going, "Can I take your
do you
order?
want curry
Can I
with
take
that?"
your? Can I take?" And he's trying to chat up bird, and he's spitting in her face,
Yeah.
and he's saying, "Well, I did. I only played county for a year or two now, but
But
I
I've been
did."
growing this mullet for longer.
Yeah, I've been growing the mullet. This is called a buff mullet, and so you have to. We should be sending them out into there. Here's the other thing about those plazas as well. This is the reason that they're trying to save money, Rays, because if you want to open up an apple green like it is done on the way to Dublin, you have to pay then for that exit to be put in on.
Get away.
Obviously you do. So you're saying I want to set it up where that the exit just goes straight into my shop. Well,
Yeah.
you better pay for that exit off the motorway then.
Wow.
Whereas Pat McDonough is saying, no, I'm going to put them off very strategic little exits.
Yeah.
No, and I won't have to pay for any exit, man.
Anyway,
The
that was
only
Garen Noon.
Anyway, that's Garen Noon, or is it like I haven't a clue?
He's worth looking at.
Is that even Garen Noon? Like, did we
It
even
was
talk
just the
about
fact
him
that
there?
he, for some reason, he picked our 3 towns
Yeah.
as his first 3 towns to look at.
I'm exhausted.
I have a story, and I have a main story I have to get into before we go.
Okay, go on.
But I have a short story, and it didn't go down well with Laura last night when I ran it by her.
Well, then just tell me the main story then. Can we talk as well about the thing that Brendan put up as well on Instagram during the week? Can we talk about that as well a little
If you
bit?
want to talk about it, I'll remain ridiculously silent throughout.
Okay, well then let's not do it then, because it has to be. You do your main
No,
story.
mainly because I have opposing thoughts on it.
What do you mean?
We talk. This is the one about the €50,000 trip to the trade trip to.
Will you stop thinking? You must be the stupid. How many fucking times? How many times do we have to tell you? Wait
Sorry.
now.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right. The
But
Taoiseach. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Also, can I just say, of course you have opposing. You're like, no, let them spend 50. I bet you that's what you're thinking as well.
No, but I said if you're going to be wooing lads, you're going to have to buy flowers.
Oh my God, you must be the biggest
There's
prick.
no way you're going to get Google or Amazon into a big feckin' field in Kildare without buying a few sandwiches.
I am absolutely livid with Ray's lack of any kind of fight. Like, you just go, no, we'll just live exactly how they want us to live.
Yeah,
like,
but
don't
I think we don't understand it, and when you don't understand something, don't be talking about it.
Well, we should. Oh my God! Are you taking the piss? So the 6 million people in Ireland should just shut up then.
Put it this way, that's right. If you're doing a trade mission, by the way, we're talking about something that was in somewhere, that the Taoiseach at the time, Leo Varadkar, did a trade mission to, where did he go? California? Very expensive spot. The inflation over there is something fierce.
Yeah.
But seven of them went over, costing 50 grand.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If I go anywhere on a holiday,
Yeah. Yeah.
right, and if 7 of me went on a holiday, I wouldn't be long burning through 50 grand.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you have the worst record with money. That is not fair.
I'm just saying that if they're going to be going over wooing these big dick types,
Yeah.
they have to pretend like Ireland's also swinging Big Mickey.
Actually, that is such a good point. I would tell the government, go and woo them again. Right? No, do
They
genuinely.
don't need to, because they did such a fine job the
No,
first
but
time.
there's
The first
definitely
50K.
more. There has to be more out there. So go and woo them again. Definitely. But this time spell 100 grand.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering don't worry about the money. Just leave Roscommon A&E closed for another year. Honestly.
But it's not closed. Ticking over. It's just not doing the
Yeah, that's right. There's only 96-year-old
Are
grannies.
we going
have
with
it
the
travel.
Taoiseach? Are we going with the Taoiseach stuff?
Okay, so I have to find it there now.
I
Okay.
have it.
Oh yeah, go on. Yeah.
So Brendan put up a question on our Instagram asking about who would be better as Taoiseach.
Yeah.
And apparently you won.
Yeah, no, not unbelievable.
You won
I haven't won one of these
landslide.
yet. Yeah.
Yeah, but
And do you know why I won? This is the best part of it. Most people said, Ray will just hand us back to the Brits.
So there's that insecurity
Everybody
there.
was terrified. And rightly so terrified.
I wouldn't hand you back to the Brits.
No, of course you would. Listen to what you're saying now. You're like, I don't know if we left this bit in or not, but you're like, no, let's go on trade missions and spend 50 grand. No bother at all.
Yeah, but-
no wonder. If I was Taoiseach, Ray, I'd sell the car outside the door and I'd get a 1994 Polo. Right? And that's what I drive around in.
I don't think you would.
I would, of course.
It actually comes down to that.
Yeah.
I think if you became Taoiseach in the morning,
Yeah.
I think you'd have a wholly different view in the world.
I would not. I would, of course, yeah.
Yeah, you would.
I think everyone before me was definitely bastards. Before, I wasn't sure.
I don't think so. I'd actually
I'm a man of the people.
I'd love to do that.
You know,
I'd love to take someone like you, the big cynical, and you said you wouldn't be cynical.
Yeah.
And you said you wouldn't call them bastards.
oh, yeah,
And
no.
now it's the second episode into the year.
Yeah.
They're calling them, and I'm getting wake here.
I have no problem calling
talking
the
to you with
government
all
shower
the drugs
bastards.
inside in me.
Yeah.
And I think if we should take you for
Yeah.
8 weeks,
Yeah.
and put you in the Taoiseach's job.
Oh, yeah, I think I definitely do a better
So
job.
Leo, take a break.
Yeah.
Go out for a couple of nights, enjoy yourself, relax.
Go,
right?
yeah, go do whatever you want
Do
on
whatever
your
you
nights
want
out.
on your
Yeah,
nights
no
out.
bother at all.
And
yeah.
you go.
Perfect.
And Mark then.
Deleted videos. Well, anyway.
Talking about.
I'm not talking about Anthony, Ray.
But Mark anyway then will then take over for 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And I'd love then to sit you down after and go, Mark, now do you recant any of the items you may have or views you might have had?
Yeah. And you think I'd recant them all?
I think you'd kind of, okay, I understand things better now. Because it's like anything. When you walk a mile in a man's shoes, all of a sudden you go, oh, I can see how that adds
They're
up.
pretty nice shoes now that he's wearing, I'd say. They're probably nicer than mine.
Yeah, because they have to be. Because you can't be you can't be meeting Zucker Kendy and asking him to spend another couple of billion in this small little corner of Europe without wearing at least a decent pair of shoes.
Okay, I think that's all a great point though. But you see, so let's say you're only giving me 8 weeks now, which is often annoying. If I was there 4 years, Ray,
yeah, well, you wouldn't get 4
I'd
years.
meet Zucker Kendy and say, will you spend another couple of billion here, right?
Yeah.
And then when he did that, I'd say, okay, now I'm going to actually fix something.
Yeah, well, Zucker Kendy then says, right, I'm going to spend extra couple of billion. Will we go out for lunch? And you go, yeah, there's a Supermax there and then 17. We'll go in there.
And let's put in
Right.
Pat McDonough. No, but all I'm saying is, I would then say, okay, that's great. I'm after securing a load of that money there now. I'm actually going to figure out a way of spending it.
Yeah.
Because that seems to be the problem. They don't know how they're spending it or where to spend it.
I can't comment that because I don't know. Anyway, why you should be Taoiseach.
Oh, yeah.
Selena Marie Cat.
What's that mean?
She is one of the comments. These are the comments.
All right, okay, sorry.
Selena. This is Raymond. I feel Kendy would insult the masses the first day. Oh, yeah, that was a vote for me.
No, that's a vote for me.
No, it was a
No, because some people said they prefer that I'd be a bit
You come
more...
in straight away and call everybody a shower of bastards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the country'd go, finally...
Finally, a straight-talking politician.
Finally, a straight-talking politician now.
Sam Farrell says Kendy, he'd be singing his agenda in the Dáil.
What a great idea that is. That is such a good... I'm going to do that.
There-
I'm going to talk about the hospitals when I come back but I'm going to do it in song form.
Right.
That is a great idea.
Jamie Foxx, the actor, said Kendy because Raybo would want us to give us back to the English rule.
Yeah,
okay, fair enough,
that's so funny that you kind of dropped out in the back into that one there,
Hannah
Ray.
Scollin said Kendy, please, slightly more decisive. Is this a legit ballot? Yes. Owen Flightcase says Kendy, Ray would have the country broke.
No, I mean they're so. I am so glad because I thought I was shouting into the abyss. Right?
Alan Owens, Nicola, I think it's Nicola's father, Alan, said Kendy.
It's her brother, but yeah,
Raybo would have the fans back in.
Yeah,
the fans, no, the tans.
the tans. No.
Yeah, again, Owen Murray, Kendy, Raybo only wants to give England back their 26 counties.
So
I never thought of it like that. Yeah, give back the 26 counties. It's always been give back the 6. No, maybe it's the other way around.
Oh my God, Ray, you must be the worst person I've ever heard.
PJ Dalton says, I'm sorry, Raybo, but Kendy, political incorrectness is what the country needs.
No.
That was some of the reviews anyway.
But are you getting any trend from some of those reviews there now?
I'm getting it. Just that I do a very good job if I did get the job.
No one said that once.
Yeah.
Everybody is worried about €1 spending, right?
Yes.
Which is what we're worried about with the government right now, right? And everyone's also worried about the fact that you'll be bending over, man, eating Charles's arse.
What about Harry, by the way?
Oh
He's
my God.
swinging.
Okay, so who are you with there now on this one now? This is a good because I think we could agree on this one.
I think he's an awful idiot.
I think he's an awful idiot as well.
I think the day you come out and you say any of that stuff, if he wants a nice quiet life, why doesn't he just have one?
Yeah.
Shut
and
up about it.
I'll tell you why he doesn't. Because he has an absolute bitch in his ear telling him that you better get out there and get a book deal because... That's the truth of it, lads. If you think
He's
I'm wrong in saying that, Meghan Merkel's...
No,
right?
I wouldn't blame her.
Meghan Merkel, she used to be the Chancellor of Germany. And now she's, right?
Now she's Harry's wife.
Right? I would absolutely 100% wholeheartedly blame her.
No, you can't, because every
can,
man
yeah.
in this world is responsible for his own actions. Not if
Every man in this world is responsible for his own business.
If there's a lady in the background perhaps whispering in his ear, then therefore you're either listening to her or you're not.
Yeah, I think she's a bastard.
That's what your opinion of her is fine.
Yeah, but I also think that he's a bastard.
That's not a very nice thing to say about a lady.
Terrible, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I think he's a bastard as well, Ray. I think he's a terrible bastard. Okay.
I think he's had a tough life, poor fella.
Oh my God. I can't. No, I'm not able.
No,
I can't do this.
No, he hasn't had a tough life. How could you be right after everything?
I think it's very honourable that he went to war, by the way.
It's very honourable that he went to war, but it's not honourable coming back and saying, look, I probably killed around 25 of them.
Are you talking 25, 26? Maybe who's
pushing
counting?
on 30.
Yeah, and also I got a hand job around the back of a fucking...
a field.
At about the back
by
of a
an
field.
older lady.
Yeah,
it's a weird... It's like...
I'm annoyed we're talking about them now, actually.
We'll stop there at that.
No,
so.
but I am annoyed we're talking about the Rib because they are like... They're milking this in, like. And they're going lovely. We're setting ourselves up for life.
He seems to be doing loads of extra interviews with extra added value stuff.
This is what I
want.
want.
Do you know what? Camilla's an old bitch.
Yeah. He said, yeah. Yeah,
and you're going on 60 Minutes going, well, fair play to you. Why is she a bitch? Around wicked prison.
And the only person you won't call a bitch, I mean, the only thing I give a shit about Harry coming out and saying, look, Andrew was a dirty diddler. That's all I want him to come out and say.
He hasn't mentioned him at all.
He hasn't mentioned diddling. He hasn't mentioned not one word. Right? He's talking about everything. Yeah, well, the porridge wasn't great now at home. And Camilla used to not talk to me at breakfast.
Yeah, she was a wicked stepmother.
Not once has he mentioned diddling. If you want to be a real big dick, Harry,
there should be a whole chapter.
Yeah, there should be a whole chapter called Diddle This, right?
Diddle me this.
Yeah, diddle me this. That's what the chapter should be called. Come out and talk about diddling, man. All right, let's fucking, talk about the real stuff, like. None of this shit, like, I don't know now, they used to tell Meghan not to wear a certain type of dress. Fuck off, man. I don't give a shit about what Meghan had to wear.
Now, I do have to edit out copious amounts you're giving out, so I'm going to stop you now.
Did you be editing them out? I don't listen to it.
To be about normally on average in every single one of our episodes.
Yeah, I give out for 20
minutes. You spend at least 8 minutes talking about how much you don't like Meghan Markle.
What does it end up being?
I give out about a minute.
There's no fucking way, Ray, that you are defending that bitch by cutting me short.
It's just I do be listening. I could be getting upset because you're so upset about it.
You're the worst person I know.
I get upset about it.
You don't. You get upset that I'm upset.
No,
because you're going.
I'm upset for you.
Oh, excuse me, making closer to the hole, is it? Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, like.
Right, so that's enough about them again. Fair play to us. I'm sorry you ever brought them up.
Fucking hell, right, I'm livid now.
There's a few other little bits in the podcast.
I'm like a bull, man.
Well, this will calm you down.
Go for it.
Sit there now. Microscopic mites are currently living and mating on your face. Not just living, but actually having sexy time on your face.
Well, it's about time someone's having sex.
It's about time someone had sex in your face.
At least 4 months older.
Yeah, true. I'll get on to my main story.
No, because...
That's it now. That was just a little fact. I'll get on to my main story.
So how many? Okay, sorry. Okay. The big brothel heading you. The big old brothel old heading you, man. You have a fucking head like the red light district in Amsterdam.
Myself and herself went down to a Thai.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
At the weekend.
You went down to look at your wedding venue.
Down at the wedding venue, they do a tasting.
Yeah.
Where they basically throw out a sample dinner.
Yeah.
Of what they're going to have.
I did that as well in the Dargan.
Was it nice?
I mean, I like, does it matter?
Doesn't really. It's one of those things where when they ask you to taste the wine and they pour a little bit out and you're going, hello, yeah, that's great.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a bit like the wedding tasting version of that.
Yeah, it is.
You're not going to, after you've paid them the deposit, you're hardly going to turn around and going, this is
actually, none of it was nice. Have you a chicken burger? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not going to do that.
Could I get a curry chip there when you're ready?
I wouldn't mind, just a little bit of pepper sauce.
But I have to say, it was absolutely delicious.
Yeah, you enjoyed every bit of it, did you?
I enjoyed as much as I could.
What are we talking now?
Well, it was really interesting.
Beef or salmon?
It was beef and salmon.
Yeah.
I enjoyed both of them equally.
We went beef or salmon in our wedding.
Yeah.
Because if it's not broke, Raymond,
you can't fix it.
Don't bother trying to fix it.
Don't try and fix it.
This is a shit.
It was lovely now, in fairness.
What was the beef like, Ray?
Oh, the beef was lovely. Fell off the board. Succulent.
Oh, you I can't wait.
Salmon was, I'll tell you, my best compliment I can give salmon is, it didn't repeat on me.
Oh, well, now that's fucking... I won't eat salmon, Ray.
Yeah, and then
especially smoked salmon. Anyone who's coming out here telling me that's cooked, no way. That's pink.
There was also a celeriac and hazelnutty roast thing for the vegetarians.
Is that an ice cream? Oh, no, sorry.
It was lovely. That was lovely too. I had that as well.
Right, okay. So how many vegetarians are you inviting?
There's approximately 3.
I'm not going.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. That's terrible.
We'll put them all on the table outside.
Yeah, they can eat the grass. Yeah, no bother at all. Well, that's all right. We'll put out a little picnic bag in and you can eat the grass.
We stayed in a bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
And I don't know, should I say no? No, I'm not going to say the name of the bed and breakfast.
No. Oh my God, you're learning. That's
I
so
am.
good. Yeah, okay.
Because at least now I can talk about it.
Yeah.
First of all, it's a beautiful bed and breakfast. It was in a Thai. It was the sort of bed and breakfast that you probably don't see as much in Ireland. It's a pub with the B&B upstairs.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, you see a lot of that in Killarney, Raymond. You see quite a lot of that.
Just marvellous.
Yeah, it's brilliant,
Because you come down the stairs from the room and you're in the pub.
Yeah, and my favourite thing about places to stay is when the bar looks like an actual bar.
It did,
I don't like hotels where it doesn't look like a pub.
Oh, they're pretending to be a bar.
So there's a place down in Spanish Point called the Armada,
Yes.
and that has the best pub I've ever seen in a hotel.
Yeah.
Anyway, just to put that out
Thank
there.
you for
Go
that.
on anyway, no bother at all. It's
So
not all comedy.
I
Some
want
of
to
it's-
ask your advice. I am desperately wanting to tell them what they need to fix in the room.
Oh yeah, are you trying to stick to your New Year's resolution and just to go?
Just let people live.
Just let people live the way it is.
I didn't tell them.
No, it depends what you mean by fix.
Right.
As in, if there's stuff broken, or is this just Ray?
It's just Ray.
Okay, well then don't tell them, Ray, because you are so weird. You're so weird. Like when you say stuff to them, like, "Well, look, I had the tea, but the snack wasn't purple. I'm just letting you know." No one's going to go for that.
No,
okay?
but okay. There was two major things.
Okay, go
when
on.
I landed in my bag, there was nowhere for me to unpack my bag and put my bits. So there was a bed
It's not a hotel.
and there was a locker.
Okay, so
Right.
what think they're going to do? Build an extension after you
there's-
said that? Like?
No, but bring in a little thing like, you know, one of them foldy out things, the little X things
Oh yeah, they're brilliant.
for putting your case on.
Yeah, yeah.
At least then you could leave your bits in your case.
Okay, that's probably constructive.
It
That's
is
pretty
constructive.
Good. Yeah.
And then in the bathroom,
Yeah.
there was nowhere for me to hang anything. There wasn't a single hook in the bathroom.
Okay, that's bullshit.
What they'd want is a little, one of them fancy ladder things.
I'm not staying
It's
in
like a
this place when
small
you get married.
ladder. And
Yeah.
you put the ladder
Yeah.
up against the wall.
Yeah.
And then you can hang your towels
Some of
on
them
it.
are heated ladders.
You can get a heated ladder
Oh
attached
my
to the wall.
god! I mean, if ever there was a heated ladder is
Yeah.
the best invention in the whole world.
A real B&B thing as well is they left, you know, the little small things with the body conditioners and the washes and stuff.
Oh yeah, they're called like a 3-in-1 job. I mean, that's just fucking soap.
Oh yeah, but they had half full ones, so they were really environmentally friendly, and that they weren't throwing out the half full ones. That the next guest will use the other half of that.
Yeah, but someone's dirty old pube is probably sick. You know the way you're washing your beans and old pube
Yeah,
might fucking get
yeah,
stuck to
yeah,
it. That's
yeah.
rotten.
So, and then there was
Your man's dirty. The fella who was in the night before you was dirty old pubey old hands were
and
all
there
over
was
that.
almost finished rolls of toilet paper.
That's okay. That's not right because again, your man's dirty old pubey old
But
shitey old
again,
hands.
they were lovely because we used them for the lockers. You know, when I was schnottering. Do you know? It was handier than going into a full one.
So, are you thinking that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I thought that was a good thing.
So you
but-
think the environmentally friendly side of it was good?
So that was good.
I have no interest in being environmentally friendly, Ray, when I'm going to be pampered.
Yeah, there's no pampering here. It was lovely breakfast. The bar was probably one of the nicest Irish bars I've been in a long time.
Yeah, that's
it was
good.
It was a mix of young and old. Everybody was having crack.
Can I talk about the video you sent me? Are we allowed to talk about that?
We are. They had an act in on Saturday night, a bit of entertainment.
You sent me the daftest thing I've ever seen.
It was, and I will give their names because.
Don't give their names.
Okay.
That's so embarrassing.
We'll call them John and Mary. Totally different from the
So
actual
what were they
name.
doing? What was their
They
entertainment package?
They were a karaoke outfit.
Okay.
So John and Mary. John was dressed in a nice black outfit with black shirt, black slack.
Lovely.
And he had long hair and glasses.
You did.
Mary was wearing a lovely green blouse.
Oh, lovely.
And they ran a karaoke outfit. So they had the screen up and they had all the CDs or videos or whatever way they do it.
CDs. He at one stage was playing a cowbell.
So when Mary was singing the song,
Yeah.
he had nothing for doing bar doing the sound on his Dynacore Power Mate. Now you have to remember that the only sound that was coming in was Mary's voice and the backing track.
Yeah.
But it took him the whole song
To
adjust
figure out.
it. But when he wasn't adjusting it, he tore into the cowbell.
A cowbell.
Yeah. And he was laying into it.
He was absolutely walloping the head off
to
it.
the point where
Worse than Tony Travers ever has.
to the point where Mary was turning around and going, "Can you please calm down a small bit?"
Did she actually say to him, take
no,
it
but
easy on
you
the
could just say,
cowbell?
"Take it easy there." Now you can see her
Steady.
gesturing.
Steady now.
You're speeding up.
Steady, talk about the cowbell, lovey. Go bad. Go bad.
But
Pull
in
it back.
fairness, John and Mary were marvellous, and it was great to see all young people and old people enjoying it.
Was the young people actually enjoying it? Though?
Yes, they
'Cause
were.
That is great.
Yeah.
Because I have to say, karaoke done right, or even better, wrong, is great crack. It's absolutely unreal crack. And if young people can get into that and lay off the cocaine for a minute or
Just
two,
for a minute.
just for a minute, will you lay off the
Just
cocaine?
please, because stay out of
And
that
go out
toilet.
and enjoy John
Go
and
out
Mary.
and get up and sing a song in the wrong key. Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Go out and get
Yeah.
up and sing a song. Now, I've seen this done and it might be a bit old fashioned, but the next song I am going to do on karaoke is Tequila. I'm going to chance it.
Oh, it's really handy.
That's a great one for the
Yeah.
karaoke. Like I saw a great TikTok where it said like 1 million quid to sing one karaoke song. What are you doing? You have
yeah.
to know it word for word.
Tequila.
Just do tequila instead. But Ray, are you happy with the venue?
Oh, it's marvellous.
Yeah. Are
Yeah.
we going to be? Is it going to be big? Did you have a look at the yurt?
The earth was in pretty shit now. It's looking pretty shite now when I went down. See, they take them down in the winter time.
Oh, sorry.
So there was only one. There was only one available to look into, and we kind of trudged over and looked into it.
It was good. It was
and all the remnants of the other yurts were in this yurt.
Right. Oh,
so
right,
they had
okay.
taken the other 5 down and put them into.
So they only put them up in summer.
Put
I
them
thought
in
you
summer.
said it's because no one's going to go into them, Ray, if you say that they're shite.
No, they're marvellous.
And what about the room the Kendy stayed in? What's that like?
It's beautiful.
Is it?
You actually probably have a nicer room than most people.
I found that at my wedding as well. I really love the Castle Dargan, by the way.
Yeah.
We had a lovely room, me and Nicola. And then I went
Everybody
down.
else's room
I went
was
down to my
nice.
best man room. But Derek, he had the whole bottom floor.
Oh, yeah.
We had a room in his house, like, was what it was, like, you know? So, am I getting a savage little room?
Oh,
in
you're getting
your
a savage
place?
little room.
What
yeah.
about Sean's Riley? What's he getting?
Oh, that's a bone of contention.
Why?
Okay, so there's some nice rooms in that house that we're staying in.
Yeah.
But there's a smaller room downstairs just inside the front door.
That's perfect for him.
I know, but I don't want to give him that room.
No, it's perfect for him.
Because he's like my best pal, he's my best man. I have to give him
I
a good
have
room.
a family, Ray, you prick.
I don't care what you have. I
I'm
can't
not
give you the
gonna
big
do-
suite up the top and give him the small one just inside the door.
Oh, yeah, that's funny, yeah, because Sean's a lovely little single. I have a family, Ray, to look after. And I'm going to get put into Harry Potter's fucking room under the stairs, is it, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that, Ali. Now, lovey, but you're going to be. There's no air in here, so you're going to have to be coughing your lungs out. Thanks, Ray.
We'll
Can't
see
wait.
as ourselves as we
I
see.
think we know exactly what's going to happen there.
Yeah,
now.
probably, yeah.
Sean's going to be sitting there. Come here. Have you any other crack, Ray? Before we didn't think we were going to talk for this long.
No, I didn't think I was fit to talk for
I
this
didn't
long.
think we were going to talk so much shit. Oh my Christ!
That was a very
almighty.
shitey one now.
If that
Oh,
doesn't keep you going, lads.
big news.
Jesus.
No
Go on.
more podcasts for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm away to Boston to
Yeah.
visit family with my family, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to be gone. Now, what we might do,
Oh,
I've been thinking about this, Ray.
fair enough.
What we might do, and I haven't ran it by you,
Thanks.
and I don't like doing that, is maybe trying to put some kind of TikTok live thing together, maybe for a half an hour.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Can we
While
do
I'm
that
over
in two
there.
different countries?
Yeah, because all you'll do is you'll invite me, my boisterous, wonderfully prosperous
Wait a minute.
Instagram page, which
Are
is
you-
Mark Kennedy Music.
Are we doing this on Instagram?
no, sorry, TikTok, which
Are
is
you
Mark Kennedy
talking
Music.
about? You want a pigtail? You want to do a Paul Breach on this?
Well, I mean, it's the only way it works. So
you want to piggyback off
No,
our success?
Yeah, I'm going to
So you can
piggyback
get
off my own.
followers.
Yeah, I can piggyback off my own success.
Right.
No, all I'm saying is that we can't both go live on the same TikTok page.
Fair enough.
So you'll have to invite. I can set up another one that's called Kendy and Raybo alt accounts where we do dirty stuff at it as well. Ray. I'll put up.
No, we'll go with your music one.
Yeah, so we might do a little TikTok live. I know we've talked about Instagram lives and we will do them as well, but we do have to go live on TikTok at some stage.
Yeah, to qualify. For
To
the big
qualify
money.
for big money. So if I forgot to say that, actually, we should let everyone know this. If you have a TikTok account, any TikTok account at all, if you go live on it for more than 25 minutes, they give you €1 million.
Yeah.
So we probably should have said that to
Yeah.
people beforehand.
So we didn't realise it until now.
We didn't realise it now. So we're probably going to go live and maybe claim our $1 million. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
So we might do that while I'm abroad in Boston. It's January, folks. It's time to settle down.
There's nothing on in January.
Not in January anyway.
Yeah.
So don't be worrying about
There
it.
is an Oasis tribute
What? Where?
on an Anderson's Tremendous Event Centre on the 25th of February. I believe
They're
it
still
is.
push. All right, okay, so it's absolutely miles away.
Everybody takes a
Can
nice
I just
break.
say, this would be a great time while it's all settling now.
Yeah.
To buy tickets to a comedy festival.
Yes.
Any comedy. Oh, there's one in Sligo. Shit. Yeah, no. There's one in Sligo. Great.
Yeah.
On the 14th of February, which is Valentine's
That's
Day.
us.
What better way to treat your missus
Yeah.
than to bring her into Anderson's Tremendous Event Centre
Yeah.
to the Kendy Raybo
And you can get the
comedy
dinner
show.
downstairs
And it's also...
and then come upstairs.
Yeah, they get the dinner downstairs and then come upstairs
And
to
at
our
least
live
then
show.
there isn't that awkward after date chat.
Now, are we the only show that's on this week? Or
That's
no?
I think we're the, no wait no there was something else. Kevin McGahern,
Oh my God.
the dancer.
So is there live shows on all week? Is
All
that
week
not the
you can
easiest
buy
way of saying
tickets.
it?
You can
Yeah.
buy tickets for any show that week.
Yeah, so the So Funny Comedy Festival, you can get it on Ticketmaster.ie or SoFunnySligo.com. Isn't that right, Brendan?
That's right.
Yeah, so get those tickets in now. And here is genuinely fucking why. Because Sligo is going to be the new Cat Laughs, the
Cat
new
Laughs.
Galway Comedy Festival, the new
Galway.
Edinburgh Comedy Festival, the new Montreal Comedy Festival. And it's going to be, we're going to have people coming from all over the world to come and see these comedy festivals.
So-
and still, we will have the first night, which will be hilarious. Because it'll
don't
be
know.
the biggest acts in the world.
Yeah.
And then me and you still go, no, we're headlining the Tuesday.
Yeah.
You
we
know-
always do the Tuesday.
We have about
We'll-
20,000 followers. on
We'll be the
Instagram.
John and Mary of Sligo.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So make sure you get that. We'll see you back in probably not next week, the week after, I think. I'm not sure, though. I'll have to work that out
Look,
when you can.
you'll get a notification.
You'll get it when you get it. Turn on your notifications, guys. Slap that like button. Make sure you give us a thumbs up.
Don't forget to hit subscribe.
Oh, don't forget to hit subscribe on that. Don't forget, fair play to you. Ray, Brendan, thanks for flicking the keys off yourself. And Ray, fair play to me.
Fair play to me.
Good luck.
Good luck. The Kendy and Raybo podcast, sponsored by Anderson's Tremendous Event Centre and Wonderful Food Items, and the Blind Tiger's marvellous alcoholic fruit drinks.